What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This is EJ Joyful Plans, and I am really looking forward to this video because I'm flipping through new product from Calva Plan. It is a faith planner. Yes, a disc-bound faith planner. Very excited to see what Heather has made for us. So if you are interested in faith planning or interested in a different kind of layout for you to think more about how God is moving in your life, this is going to be the video for you. There are 3 products I'm going to show. The first, I'll just move things out of the way and just give you a little sneak peek, but we're going to start, I think, with the cover. But we have a new Faith Basics sticker book we're going to flip through. We have a new cover, and then we have a new planner, classic size planner that we're going to take a look at. How cute is this packaging, by the way? Absolutely adorable. Love it with the florals and the butterflies and the stripes and the mix of the kind of mauvey pink with the greens. It's so pretty. So we're going to let's do the cover, the planner, and then the sticker book. Let's start with the cover. This is a snap cover from Calva Plan, and it's been out, I think, for a little while, but I got it with the faith planner. She did send this over to me because I think it's going to look beautiful with the faith planner. So let's just take a look. It is a snapping cover. She has come out with these in pink, black, and purple, I believe. And hopefully this is still available. It's a really nice mint one with rose gold hardware. The back of it says Calva Plan down at the bottom. It's kind of embossed. And then when you open it up, snap closure, you have 2 pockets for all your goodies. And it comes with a pen loop. Let me grab a pen. As you can see, that would just slide in like so. And then, of course, your cover, once it's got a planner in it, will be like this. And then you would just snap it on like that. So your pen would be popping out on the side. So that is the cover. When I show snapping covers, I often get people asking about color matches. So I grabbed some discs, and it's funny, when I pulled this off of the pegboard, I saw these right away and I was like, oh my gosh, are those perfect? These are the like powder metal discs from the Happy Planner in like a spearmint color. They are kind of pearlized and they're an interesting coating. So they are metal, but they have like a pearlized coating over it. And I would say this is near perfect. So if you have these discs, these might have maybe a little bit more of a yellow, maybe undertone to it. But I don't know if this is going to pick up on the camera, but these are pretty darn close. So if you are a monochromatic person and you are interested, you have these discs and you're looking for a cover that is a near perfect, I'm not going to say it's the same, but a near perfect match, then these discs from the Happy Planner are going to be great. If you are someone who likes to match hardware, then the rose gold, Happy Planner rose gold discs are going to look absolutely stunning with this planner as well. So, and then, here's the winter white. That's also that powder coating. That could be nice as well. But yeah, I'd say the rose gold, or if you have these, they are going to be, pretty darn close. So that is the cover. And if I'm feeling like we have enough time at the end of this video, maybe I'll add this to the faith planner that we're about to open up, and we can kind of get it all set up and you guys can see what the final look would be if you were to assemble a planner yourself. Okay, so let's get into the faith planner. Rejoice in the Lord always, Philippians 4:14. This is a 6-month undated faith planner. I love that it's undated because, some days, some weeks, we skip. So it just happens. It happens. So I love that you can kind of come and go out of it as you need to. The discs are plastic and solid white. Rejoice in the Lord always. And we've got kind of like an open Bible look. We've got some florals. And then here is the inside of the planner. It's very decorative. So I like that the discs are white and simple because it kind of offsets the floral design with like the pattern here. Set your hearts on things above where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Colossians 3:1. Again, undated 6-month faith horizontal planner. Yes, Heather. Yes. I have a really hard time with the soap method for how I would faith plan. And so I love that this is a horizontal. And if you're a horizontal planner and you want to maybe have some regular planning in with prayer requests and, matters of faith, you could easily combine them in a planner like this. And this could be like a catch-all with faith as well. So I love that it's a horizontal, because you can use it for so many things. Love the illustration. So we've got like some books of the Bible here and flowers, little teacups. And we're opening it up to, this is a very interesting page. So, and this paper is Heather's like classic, like really thick quality paper, which I felt for the first time with the teacher planner. It is really thick paper. I mean that in the best way, because you can use any pen in this and it's not going to bleed. So I love that. I love the florals down the spine. This can be for whatever you want it to be. You can put titles up at the top. You can go vertically down this way. You could decorate it and go this way. Whatever you want to use this for. I just love that it's just an additional formatted page to create whatever you need. So we have prayer lists. So this is excellent. I love seeing prayer lists. So you've got a column for the date, the prayer request, and the answer. And answer is an interesting word to put here. Maybe I'd relabel it, I'm not sure. But because sometimes you might put in a prayer request and you might not receive an answer for like years, right? Or maybe you don't hear the answer or something is unclear. But I love that this is here in the planner, because so many times we forget about God's faithfulness. We forget to see his movement in our lives. And so being able to put in a date, log maybe something that we've given up to God, and we can go back the next week, we could go back a month or a year later and go, oh my gosh, maybe a year later you go in and put the answer. And so maybe, you don't hear an immediate, response from the Lord, but then a year later, something comes full circle and you go, oh, I was asking for this, but God had this for me. And if I just knew, like, I just needed to wait because he'd have this for me later, you can go in a year later and put in what the answer is. So writing things down like this and seeing God's faithfulness for your life or in your life is what gets me through a really hard times. When I start to feel a sense of hopelessness, I go, oh, but God is always faithful. And I know that he has worked in my life, and I need to remember the ways and the times in which he did work in my life. And having that written down, I think, is a really important part of being a believer, having faith in God's goodness and justice and mercy in your life. So I love that these pages are in here. We have multiple pages. Love that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lists. Then we have some open boxes. Again, this is just an extra like template, an extra space for whatever you want. You could put the answer to your prayers here, God's answers here. You could put things that you hope for your family or for a child or for your job, like, whatever it is. You can put, things that you want to lift up to the Lord. You could put these here in just a different way. It's just a different format. You could put, let's say you want to read 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to read 12 faith-related books over the course of 6 months. You could put the titles of those books here and check them off as you go. So this is just a great extra page for whatever you want to use it for. And I love that it's undated because you can use it for whatever you want. I love the colors of these tabs. I also love, she did this with the teacher planner too. I love how wide her tabs are. They're wide enough for 4 months, whereas the Happy Planner does 6 months. I like this wider tab. It gives you something like beefier to hold on to. I also really like the colors of those tabs. I think those are really, really pretty. So the first divider tab says, be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Romans 12:12. And if you're wondering how you would date this, unless she threw in, no. So she has her date the Dated Basics sticker book. So if you have any dated sticker book, then you can add your months to the divider tabs here. So we're going to open this up. Love the other side of the divider tab. Very pretty. And this is something that Heather does in all of her planners. The dividers are standalones. There is nothing functional printed on the other side of the divider. So you can pop this out and create a, a journal if you want to with these. So you can reuse them however you want, in different planners or different notebooks. Then we have what is kind of like a currently page, it looks like. You've got stripes down the spine, dot grid column here, and then this is just open white space. So you can put, if you're using this for faith and for just a regular planner, you can put maybe upcoming birthdays and anniversaries for the month, work deadlines, anything that you want to highlight. And then you can also use this for, again, prayer requests, or if you're working through a book of the Bible or any sort of study, you can format this for the month however you need it to. And then here is your monthly overview. Very, very clean. There's nothing in the boxes. I love this. I love Undated planners because they don't have holidays in the boxes. You can add whatever holidays you want with stickers. This is adorable. I love that the dot grid actually looks like polka dots with the florals in the corner. This aesthetic is gorgeous. And you would just use your dated sticker book and put the date up at the top, or the month up at the top, and then you would just date it for your monthly. And then, like, come on, this is perfect. Honestly, if you just need a horizontal planner, but you want to add some prayer requests at the beginning of your month or at the beginning of your 6-month period, this is perfect because it really is a horizontal planner with some faith elements to it. I love the combination of both. So here we have open dot grid up at the top, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know if you can tell, but there is a little bit of a space right here for you to add your date. So you add a little date sticker, you can write it in yourself, but I love this. Again, because you can do journaling in here, faith journaling. If you are reading through a book of the Bible, or you've got a small group or something, whatever the topic is for the week, you can put that up here and then you can dive into it each day. Absolutely love it. There's nothing on the spine, so it is very clean. This is perfection, absolute perfection. I love it. So I'm just gonna flip through, and then at the end of the month, clean break. You just have a dot grid section with some florals and a butterfly, and then you get into your divider. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart. And then flip it over. Again, it's a standalone divider. You have an open section for whatever you want to use it for, currently page. Then you have your monthly. And then this to me is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm definitely going to set this up, and I'm going to set it up for June. And why don't we go ahead and do that in this video? Well, it might be too long. Let's see how long it takes for me to get through this and get through the sticker book. And then I'll probably have a separate video setting up my faith planner. So dot grid, and then our next divider, be strong and courageous, for the Lord your God is with you. Joshua 1:9. All things work together for good to those who love God. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. What? This is so cool. You guys, I swear I have not done a deep dive into this. So there are your 6 months. And then look, sermon notes divider. Look. It's lined paper with just a little extra zhuzh. So if you just want something that you can grab and go, you don't want to take the time to decorate it, you can decorate it if you want to. You could wipe this out and add stickers, but it's already set. It's already good to go. So you get a ton of lined paper. Bible study divider? What? I'm genuinely surprised. Bible study, open it up, and then it's the lined paper again. So you guys, this is perfect. So yeah. I think Heather nailed it. There's the inside cover. and the back of the outside. Absolutely stunning, which, you know, if you wanted something more muted, you could actually flip this over and have this be your cover. But wow, so flippin' cool. So we have 6 months, and then we have a sermon notes tab, and we have a Bible study tab with lined paper. Perfect. This is, to me, an excellent faith planner. This, to me, makes sense. I don't know what I would use this for. We'll see as I do a setup. I love the prayer stuff. I love the extra boxes for whatever I want to use it for. I love that it's undated. I love it. And I love that it is a horizontal planner. It's a horizontal planner. This is a perfect faith journal. And then having I'm just really excited about this, you guys. The sermon notes tab and a Bible study tab is just rad. Yes, yes, yes. So that is the new faith planner from Calva Plan. Let's take a look at the sticker book. And then because I think this is going to be a long video, I will do a setup video moving into it using the cover, some new discs, and setting up the month of June. So we'll see what that looks like. Let's get into the Faith Basics sticker book, and we can tell right off the bat, this is going to be coordinating with the planner. So we'll open this up. We know we're going to see lots of pretty. So the first sheet is decorative. These are paper stickers. A woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. John 3:16. Holy Bible, you are a new creature. The old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. All things are becoming new. With the florals, we have 2 sheets of these. So pretty. It's very romantic. I think the 2 colors here are just very, very romantic. His power is made perfect in weakness. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. Proverbs, Psalms, Romans, Corinthians. 2 sheets of those. These are all paper so far. These might all be paper. Yeah, these are. Oh, you guys! She gave us the date stuff. Just needed to keep going. For the divider tabs. Okay, let's keep going. More decorative stuff. Florals, books, saved by grace alone. Blessed are the pure in heart. Holy Bible, restore my soul. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. 2 sheets of those. Then we have just very romantic gals. I love these stickers. In the wildflowers. In your presence, there is fullness of joy. The plans of the Lord stand firm forever. 2 sheets of those. This is really romantic. I love the hair. Read his word. That's kind of weird. Read his word. I think I'm reading that right. Holy Bible, Christ is risen. 2 sheets of those. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. With praise hands. Your word feeds my soul. The word of God is alive. 2 sheets of those. Beautiful florals. These are paper. I love that these are cut all the way to the end. So we're going to have some nice edge pieces. 2 sheets of those. Then we have faith quotes. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. When you go through deep waters, I will be with you. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Set your hearts on things above where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. For I know the plans I have for you. Be strong and courageous, for the Lord your God is with you. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. All things work together for good to those who love God. Cast all your anxiety upon him because he cares for you. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. That's a good one. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. That's got me a little choked up there. One more time for the people in the back. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. These are the same quotes, but in color. These are new quotes. For I am convinced that nothing in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God. Blessed is she who believed that the Lord would fulfill his promises to her. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Come to me, all who are labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. He remains faithful. His love lasts forever. Remember the wondrous works that he has done. Remember, I am with you always to the end of the age. Rejoice in hope. Be patient in tribulation. Be constant in prayer. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. These are the same quotes or same scripture, but in color. Ooh, these are super functional. Bible study, gratitude, sermon notes, serving, prayer, giving, church, verse. Ooh, okay. So hold up. This would be, these headers would be great on these pages. So like if you wanted to put a gratitude sticker here, you could just maybe log things that you're thankful for. If you are volunteering or something, doing some sort of service, you could put serving, and then you could list like the date and where you're serving. So let's say you help with Sunday school, you know, the first month or the first Sunday of every month, you know, you could put the dates for serving. Anything that you want, you could use these headers though here. I think that would work quite well. These are the same words, but in color. Then we have functional boxes and some washi strips. More functional boxes, washi strips with some pattern. And more of those. So these again would be great for these up here. Got some bullet dots. Ooh, cute! Bullet dots with the pattern. Then we have some bigger boxes and bullets. Have them with pattern. And then this is what got me excited. So because this is undated, she does give you what you need to date your undated planner. So you have color, and then you have them in black. Then you have different fonts for your days of the month, and same thing, but in black. So you have the stickers that you need to date your undated planner. The only thing this didn't come with that you would get from her dated sticker book is the clear stickers that you would want for your divider tabs, but that's it. So that, my friends, is everything from the new Faith line from Calva Plan. We have the planner, the sticker book, and then this came out separately, but it is very nicely coordinated. So if you want to get a new cover for your Faith planner, you can do that as well. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will link these items. They release on Friday, June 9th. I am an affiliate, so she did send these to me, and my affiliate link is down in the description box. So if you'd like to support my channel and you decide to pick something up, I hope you'll consider using my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything, but it lets Heather know that I sent you, and I would get a small commission off of your purchase. So thank you for using my affiliate link. I'm going to do another video setting up my Faith planner. I think this is gonna be the planner I'm gonna use for Faith stuff. So really excited. I'm gonna move into this, so I'll do that video hopefully soon, definitely following this one. So just make sure you are subscribed to my channel and you have the notification bell turned on so you can see when I set up my new Faith planner. I'm really excited to do that. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is ejjoyful_plans. It is always a good time. And if you want to hang out with me again, then yep, hope you subscribe to my channel. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I will see you in my next video.